Hello and welcome to another episode of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I'm looking good. How about you guys? My name is SRLionheart, and there's a mercenary coming toward me. I don't want to fight him right now. Not yet. Because the whole city will be after me if I do that.
Best to stay out of sight.
Really? No, I'm not you. Go away. All I want to do is go into safety. And... he's level 18! You know what? You're isolated enough. Oh, that's your doggy? Not bad. Hi, doggy.
Woe is me!
What weapon am I using anyway? I'll use this one. This one is much faster, so it will do more damage. Would you stop shooting me? Okay, come over here. So that they don't have any range on me. Come on, and bull rush. And bull rush. There were other mercenaries with her? Are you kidding me? Oh. Pay the price of one. Oh, that's the level 20. I'm gonna hire both of them. You know what? Okay, come at me, bro. What? Oh, come on. That was stupid of me. Come on. Okay. I'll let the lion fight them.
Get back here! You'll never beat me!
Who was the lion after? The lion is after me. This is a good start of a video. Why is the lion after me again? Okay. Okay, I even forgot my abilities. Like, how do they do that? Like, come on. I pressed Q. Okay, the lion's gonna be a nonsense for me. I need to kill the lion first. Ooh, don't wanna die. Oh, come on! Come on, recover. Okay, dodge and weave, 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 dodge and weave. And the lion just stands there because his target is dead. Doesn't go after the other guys. Well, that's a great start of a video. I'm eating ice cream. Okay. Oh, it's because I'm in here. Making friends. Why did these two follow me again? Oh, I'm level 18. Why did they follow me here? What was their point of following me here? Okay, let's quests. Reach Pericles' home. Oh, I remember. It's been a couple of days since I played Assassin's Creed, so I kind of forgot what the episode's about. So now I remember, so I'm sorry about that. I'm just gonna quickly fast travel there. We'll start with the main story mission, how about that? Not by fighting a level 20 guy when I'm only level 18. Who apparently has a lion. I was like, why am I not even damaging them? I thought I was level 21 for some reason. I don't know why I thought I was level 21. But I thought I was level 21 and I was just going for it. Here we go. Pericles' home. And I'm dead. I love that the eagle screech when I jump from that. Oh, I shouldn't have taken damage there. Oh, big lady, how's it going? I don't know if that resembles somebody or not in the Greek religion.
We'll be watching
Am I-
you, Miss Dios.
Am I...
At least give them a welcome first. Fine. Pericles welcomes you to his symposium.
You know I can just choke you to death. Let me guess, I'm meeting Herodotus over here. Phoebe?
Alexios, it's you!
Phoebe?
You said you weren't coming
I
back
thought I
to
was I'm
Kefalonia,
meeting
so I
Herodotus.
decided to leave too.
I said I wouldn't be coming back, but I don't remember saying you should leave.
Well, here I am.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So, you somehow work here? For Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
I don't understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. You don't want to scare people in there.
Well... How is it you're working for Aspasia?
Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though.
And you convinced her to hire you?
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky. I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't. Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
I'll get changed. Promise you'll take care of my things.
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
Well,
I
I'm
feel
guessing.
uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
Is that even a good thumbnail? Like, Phoebe, why are you looking at me like that? What is wrong with people? Herodotus, man, what happened?
Sherry, Alex.
I'm naked.
The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made his grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus, Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
I've heard of Sophocles. In my line of work, it pays to know who the richest and most famous men are.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies. You should drink more. Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Well, that went 0 to 2000 real fast.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Mystios like you think of a party like this?
This is going to be a long night. Parties should be about vomiting up blood, not vomiting up poetry. These people are so clean.
If these guests aren't to your own unique tastes, then just focus on why you came here in the first place.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere, and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your sister said.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Me too.
Alrighty. I'm not even sure if I'm wearing panties. Well, never mind. Pericles is apparently a reader. Get information. Ooh.
Yes, you come and talk to this infuriating air-blooder. I've had my fill.
Perhaps later. First, explain to me your point of view.
Okay, I'm just gonna... I can talk to
And so it
Socrates.
isn't the rich and powerful,
There.
but the gods who are the source of justice. What? No! Have you been listening to nothing I say?
Time to use my special abilities, I guess. Because I can't talk to anybody. Ah, I can talk to you.
I suppose you've come in here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
I've seen lots of fights. That wasn't one.
I really made a fool of myself this time, didn't I? I'm Sophocles, though I'm sure you knew that. And you are?
I am looking for information that will help me find someone. A Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous, xanthodontus exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
You want to get Euripides drunk. Are you hoping he's going to make an even bigger scene than you did?
Ha! We both know that's not possible. But you're a feisty one, to say the least.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
Oh, alrighty. Talk to this one.
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
No, he can't stand sweet wine. But I need to get information out of him. So if he loses his stomach, he might just go and vomit and pass out. I'm actually gonna go for
I've
dry
come to
wine
get your
then.
finest dry wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
I'm gonna kill you, woman. You know I'm a mercenary. Oh, now I can talk to him.
A new face in Pericles' abode. Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the orange ape. Tell me, what does it think?
Did you just call me it? Watch your mouth, Athenian.
It speaks, and so feisty too. Sometimes I wonder if I'm doomed to be the only young and beautiful thing here. So, what do they call you?
Alexios.
I'm
I
gonna
wouldn't
be
think
arrogant
you
as
was an
fuck.
Alexios. But never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright,
what the
not
hell?
much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides?
When I need to relax, I start to fight. For you, though,
Quickly, bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
You should have drink. You should have a drinking competition. I'm here to serve you. You know what?
You and Aristophanes could both use a drink. Let's play a game.
A competition?
Ah, wonderful idea. Every Pidis seems quiet, but he never turns down a challenge.
Well, if you brought us some wine, I wouldn't be opposed to showing this young one how we Argives drink.
To Dionysos.
What was this stare about?
This is delicious.
This is nectar of the gods. Another round.
Alright,
How
alright.
about some more?
Is he gonna keep? Yeah, he's gonna keep those creepy eyes again.
Where did you find this delicious wine? It must be Pericles' finest.
You know what they say, good wine makes good friends.
I'm only
Alright.
here because I'm searching for someone.
And yet it gave us the distinct impression it was here to fill our wine. Let's
No, it
focus on
wasn't.
that first, shall we?
Why don't you just apologize to Sophocles?
It's he who should apologize to you.
Sophocles is a friend, and one good friend is worth an entire family. He just needs time to recover from his outburst.
Pericles has invited all of you here for some reason.
Either we dine here and praise Pericles, or we dine with Cleon. But Cleon has all the charm of a typical politician. A horrible voice, bad breeding, and vulgar manners.
Ready for
Alright.
another?
Creepy eyes. Here, the creepy eyes.
This is the best symposium I've been to in a while.
You know what? I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she would trust priests.
Then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have
Are all the
given
Greek
I love
legends
getting drunk
lived in
and
the same
singing.
era?
Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
I think it's time for me to over here. I think that was a naked guy, wasn't it?
Someone's being hurt.
Hell?
Open this door, or I'll kick it in!
Don't mind her.
What
She
the
likes to
hell?
watch.
What the hell? Is this game even for
Such
kids?
authority, such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
I only came to this symposium to find someone.
Sounds like we can help each other then, doesn't it? You fetch us a bit of oil, I help you find who you're looking for. Maybe they're in here.
She's not in there.
I think I'll check all the same.
Yeah, let's
After
go
your
ahead.
display earlier, it's probably safer I get the oil.
Obedient, too. I knew I liked you. Don't take too long.
most likely it'll give me some XP.
If you don't get the oil soon,
I think it'll give me some XP. That's the only reason I'm taking. It's a small little quest, most likely. Oh, hold on. I didn't tell him.
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
What was that? Okay. So it gave me some experience. Yes, it did. Where could the oil be? Ooh. Looking for oil, oil, oil. Nope, not here. Upstairs. Okay. Nobody's here still. So I can't jump around without my armor, apparently. No oil over here. Let me go around. Who the hell is that?
There's much to do, and many unknowns on our horizon.
Why can't I? I just want to drop down, mate. I have to take stairs like a peasant. Okay, so the oil is downstairs. Where have I not been? Have I been here? Yeah, no, yeah, no. Move out of the way, mate. I got important things to do. Hold on. Oil! Olive oil! Yay! Okay, hold on.
Dionysus, there you are. Everyone else here is boring. Let's play a singing game. You like to sing? You like to sing.
Do I do that? You know, just for
Let's
the
do this.
the gameplay.
I want to play too, but who should start?
I think you should, Aristophanes.
Fine, fine. But let's do a good one. A battle song?
Is there any other kind?
At the flick of a limb comes Aspasia's whim, and Pericles' walls aim to contain us all within.
The Spartan hordes outside eat your cattle and children alive. They dance at your walls. They don't rain, but they squall.
Pericles guarantees death for us all.
Oh, so bring your merchants and bring their butlers. If they be sons, they bring their fathers. This is war, war, war.
Bring your murderers to the crimson quiver. Bring the helots if they be
I'm doing it just for the
spoilers.
content.
It is war,
But it's
war,
fun.
war.
Without our fathers and mothers, we rose straight to
Is
Hades.
he
for the
acting?
belly
He's
of
not drunk.
Milos. We are alone, and so we row. For a short life we row, row, row.
The stupid sweepers, the genius teachers,
It didn't
who just
end.
meets
Not yet.
juice and liver.
So grab your spears and grab your daggers. Plunge them deep in. Heroes, they'll make us. This is war. 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 This is war. War. War.
War, war, war!
War, war, war!
Enough, enough! You're a great singer.
The best! You should act in my plays.
Here, take this to remember the occasion. This party has turned out much better than I ever could have expected.
What? What? He gave me 100 drachmi for such beautiful performance? Aww.
Just can't stay away, can you? Did you bring the oil?
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say?
I'm not getting in. I'm not getting in.
Care
Nope.
to join us?
Nope.
Now it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Pietera. I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts.
Ali, come back inside.
Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anthusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Anthusa in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
Time to get out of this place. Phoebe! Give me my clothes back. Ooh, quite a lot of experience.
You just got here. You can't leave already.
Aww. Hold on. Talk to oh, come on. Now I gotta talk to this dude.
Ah, if it isn't the one who agrees that knowledge is most important.
I think we agreed our use of that knowledge couldn't be more different.
Ah, you remember. Perhaps our conversation can continue.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
You've been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black eye? You have my attention.
We're discussing the nature of rulers. Where better to do so than here? I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
This argument between you two is pointless.
Perhaps. How do you define art?
I'm not getting dragged into this.
Very well. Answer this. Does the artist not give form and symmetry to her subject?
Well, yes.
Laws and justice do much the same for people, do they not? And is there any better way to communicate the story of a people than by revealing its customs and laws? If yes, then ruling, and thus justice, must be an art, as Thrasymachos says.
If you say so.
Aspasia.
That's a grand entrance. Do I know that actress? I think I know that actress.
You shouldn't be too hard on Socrates. He really has a brilliant mind, even if he comes off a little strong.
He isn't always like that, is he?
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Alexios can help.
I know
Everyone
this
listens when he
actress.
talks.
That'll be fine.
If it is a
Run
custom
along. Alexios will be right behind
face,
you.
then they made it too
Now,
close to
allow
that
me to
actress.
introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work.
I even know that voice.
I did what I had to, and I do it again. I make no apologies.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
These may be the nicest clothes I've ever worn, but I feel a bit uncomfortable, to be honest.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I've been searching for a woman named Mirini, my mother. I think she may be in danger, and my search brought me here.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
Well, she was very helpful. So now I can go upstairs. Now, how do I go upstairs? Not there. Here. Man, this whole episode is just stories. I mean, by story, I mean... Hold up. That is nowhere near where I was. I was in front of a door.
Alexios!
I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
Aspasia told me to come find you. She wants you to come down to the party.
She says I don't interact with our guests enough. But these parties aren't for me. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Phidias was awaiting trial, but you had me get him out of Athens. I figured you, of all people, would want to follow the law.
Phidias is a very dear friend. I didn't want to risk him being found guilty. And of course, there were other threats.
So you knew?
I know he's delusional, but one day when you have a friend you'd do anything for,
You'll understand.
No, I would still let
I don't understand
the
why you had
law
Anaxagoras
punish him.
ostracized. Socrates said he was your friend.
I won't risk the lives of those close to me if there's something I can do about it.
So you did this to protect him?
Nah, I take my words back.
Anaxagoras understood my fears. 10 years may be a long time, but at least he'll be safe.
I don't understand why you had Anaxagoras ostracized.
No.
I won't risk the lives of
Sorry.
Why send
That's wrong.
Metiochos to the fishing district if it's dangerous?
I would never have sent him into danger willingly.
It seems you have many loyal friends.
My people are important to me.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Pericles. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to him, Pericles.
The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to one of the cult members, and I believe her when she says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know, regardless.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
Is it the end of the mission? No, I have to go down. Of course I have to go down. I just want to end this episode. It's been so long. And there's literally no action. Literally no action in this episode.
You look
Did I just hit
tired.
Aspasia?
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
I've had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
I don't have to tell you that.
There's
I
a
gotta
woman
choose
on
one
the
of them.
island of Chaos that I need to meet. I think I'll head there first.
I've heard there are pirates there.
I'll be sure to be careful.
Good. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia about Kefalonia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think... My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened. Okay?
Okay. Thanks. I knew I could count on you.
Yay. I got an achievement.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
How did it become morning?
Bye, Alexios!
Alrighty. I got a cultist clue? Okay, I'm gonna end this episode right over here because that has been just story. Nothing else but story, no fighting whatsoever. I just want to kill those guys right now in front of me, but I can't. So until next episode, I hope you enjoyed it.